Is XNX Raptor Game. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, let's go on with the video. I have some KSP footage for you guys. I did one yesterday, and I got 10 views on it, so I thought to do some more. So this was meant to be a mission to go to Moho, but it turned out too difficult, and I just said, screw it, this is going to go around Gilly, plus I had a little lander on it. Anyway, so how many versions I had to go through this rocket is crazy, and plus, I just had so much trouble with this, just trying to get it around orbit, and that's it. Took me an hour and 20 minutes. It was ridiculous of how long it took me to get this around orbit around Gilly, and I didn't even do it legit, because the first time I tried to get an orbit around Eve, actually time accelerated way too fast and went all the way around to the other side. I really hate how they do that. So I went all the way around to the other side. I was like, God damn it, I got really mad. So I used hyper edit to just put me in an orbit around Eve in the inclination of Eve. I mean of Gilly. I just did that and I actually got there. Once I got there, somehow magically I crashed into the surface of Gilly. I don't know how. I was a good 5,000 meters above from the surface, and I wouldn't crash in there. Somehow magically I did though. Anyway, so I had to drop that stage. And this rocket cost me so much money. It cost me like over $200,000 just to put something around the orbit of Gilly, but I got like about $100,000 back of that. Not the best, but it's pretty good. Anyway, so I'm using two mods. I'm using the visual enhancement mods, and for this one right here, also I'm using KW rocketry. I really love KW rocketry because of the rockets, like the rocket engines. They look so real. I like how the struts and how they look. I don't know. I just love it. Anyway, so I just had so much problems. Also, while in transfer to Eve, I saw this, my Duna thing was gonna come back. So my Duna thing was gonna come back, and here in a minute, you guys, well, here in maybe about 3 minutes, you guys are going to see what happened to it. It just glitched out. Anyway, so I'm just checking that right now. Did that, and like, whenever I use these, like, there's always an explosion. I really like that rocket engine I'm using right now, and I just love it. It just looks so cool and stuff. Just look at it. Why would you look at that? Look at that. That video is so funny. Anyway, so I finally got in the orbit and stuff. And like, while I was going up there, like, something was jiggling around. I was like, what is that? And then that came up, and I don't know. Just kind of really pissed me off. So here I'm just time warping to get Eve in the right place. Well, no, wait, this is Moho. And then I'm like, screw that. Because I tried pretty hard. It was pretty hard. I don't know. But, oh my god. This mission is so difficult. By the way, I hate Gilly because I had to spend like 300 Delta V just trying to get in orbit. It was ridiculous. Like, how much time I spent on this, I did legit. Like, if I did everything right, it would only probably taken me, I don't know, like 20 minutes to do this. But it was so difficult. God. I was gonna do an N1 rocket joke, which is the N1 rocket was a rocket that the Soviets tried to go to the moon with, but they failed 5 times. Also, it wasn't the thing wasn't funded enough because the Soviet Union was like, hey, you know what, fuck you. So yeah. So it was just, I had a good N1 joke. I was like, well, this is more destructive than an N1 rocket, because the N1 rocket was So like it was huge. It was like bigger than the Saturn V rocket, and it was just huge. And I'll have to type something. Okay, sorry, I just had to type someone something on Steam. Anyway, so you see me trying to get in there, it was too difficult. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to Eve. I'm trying to get Eve thing, which is really difficult. I don't know why it was so difficult. God, I hate this sticky stuff because I had a blister and freaking there's just like that sticky stuff's pissing me off. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the N1 story. Yeah, I really kind of wish the Soviets did make it to the moon because I really did want to see the Soviet lander. I liked it a little bit. I don't know. Since it's new to me, I liked it a little bit more than the thing. Wait, what? Oh no, I just like it a lot more than the Apollo one. I don't know why. Maybe. So, yeah. Wish I put some music in the background. That'd be nice. But I don't want to get any copyright. So I get really close to this area right here. I'm like, oh no. So I'm like, okay, no, that's good. That's good. That's good enough because I'll just go in interplanetary and I'll just fix it because like I'm really close anyways. And actually I only ended up having to use 8 meters per second of 8 meters per second of delta V, just fixing the orbit, and I got into orbit around it at like 30,000. And here is where stuff gets messed up with my Duna Express. As I go on there, and let's see what happens. I think this might be worthy of Danny 224. Oh nope. Oh, it shows up for a minute, and boom, black. It just goes black, and I'm confused as hell. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, I got him back before, but I don't know, it just messed up. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, please tell me, because I didn't want to restart my Kerbal Space Program, because I have so many mods on this game. It's ridiculous how many mods I have on this game. Like, I just have like a bunch, and just like how much stuff I have, it just really. The game just takes like about 5 minutes to load up, and usually it takes about maybe like 45 seconds. Stock. Okay, so I finally wink, get into orbit around Gilly. Okay, so right now I am you notice why I didn't take off that fairing, because I like space debris and I really want to gravity to happen. Where just like a piece of space debris just hits my just collides with my space thing, just totally crashes, and then like, look, that's just from decoupling it. I don't know, I hate Gilly. Like, Gilly, if you say somebody's Gilly, that's an insult. Like, hey dude, your dick is smaller than Gilly. Because Gilly is the tiniest thing besides the asteroids, and the asteroids deserve it. This is the runt of moons. I hate Gilly and I love it. The reason I hate Gilly is because of the gravity. Because you can't even stay on I can't even stay on Gilly without going up in the air about 10 feet. And so I want to watch this collide with the ground, and I don't think it will explode because you're only like 17 meters per second on this, and I don't know. Well, if it probably bounced off, it would probably fly off, Gilly, because you're a retard. Anyway, so on my main spacecraft right there, I forgot to put what do you call them? I forgot to put batteries on the main one. So I tried to do some science. I'm like, screw that, so I just quit out of it. Alright, so I've never been to Moho before, so I thought this lander would do good. It's that RCS and that tiny engine, and I think Moho's like the runt of planets. If that was a planet, I wouldn't even notice it. And how hard it would be to get to interception with this if it was just like a planet on its own. Might actually do that with HyperEdit. Like, well, oh, I just thought of a really good idea. You guys want to hear my idea? I think I have a really good idea. You guys want to hear my idea? So, this is my idea, is put this in an interplanetary with HyperEdit, and put a bunch of asteroids in orbit around there, and then do like a mission to it, and just like colonize it. That would be so awesome. That would be like a flying asteroid. Or like colony, that would be so cool. But you wouldn't even have to go far. You can like jump to like the next colony. Also, I recorded some Unturned, and oh my god, that is so funny. I was dying laughing because of the stuff that we were saying. Also, I'm probably gonna post this other video. Also, I have a 1 hour of Far Cry. Oh, not Far Cry. I meant Fallout 3, and there's a funny glitch on it. Anyway, so I saw it took me 10 minutes to get down the surface. I'm like, screw that! And I just did like a trajectory right in there. I'm looking at like 77 kilometers per hour. I mean meters per second, so it's not that fast. Ends up it being fast, and it breaks one of my solar panels. It makes me very sad. Makes me very sad. I'm gonna cry because of that. No, but in all realistically, no, it just depresses me. Anyway, so we're coming in right now, and here in a minute, I frantically try to slow me down. Here in a minute, watch. I just try to frantically. I'm like, have to slow down, have to slow down, have to slow down. Come on, slow down, baby. Come on, slow down, slow down. And then I crash, and then like, what happened? Oh wait, this is Gilly stuff. I crash in there, like nothing happens. Like, this freaking Gilly's so small. One RCS burst would get you into interplanetary space. Because if you like went on the farthest thing, god damn it, I hate Gilly. I hate it and I love it. I was gonna make a really bad joke right there, but alright, so I come down really slowly, just like choo 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 choo. And finally, I get on the surface. Here in a second, it has to be. Oh, look, I'm floating away. It's me like floating away. So I just I have the seismic data because I can't really fit anything. But I thought this was going to Moho when I had to make this as light as possible. Oh, I forgot. All these have no such thing as physics. Scott Manley did a really good video about this because he did physicalist parts, so I know how to get really fast, like faster than the speed of light in this game. Like in real life, like real speed of light. And it looks like you're going the time warp on a planet. It's like ridiculously how fast you go. And I don't know, I love it. I love that trick, but it's pretty much like warp drive, but you don't slow down. And it looks like it ended. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I know that the video just ended. Sorry for that. Oh no, I'll just probably throw something in there. So please like, subscribe. You know what to do. Anyway, and go check out my Twitter in the description. I'll be tweeting stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.